What's going on, everybody? This is Professor Crypto Banana. So I want to talk about the next level of collaboration between Spirit Swap and Liquid Driver in the form of linSPIRIT, not inSPIRIT. linSPIRIT can be a little bit confusing. I want to simplify it the best way how I understand it and do a little overview between Spirit Swap, Liquid Driver, and the major benefit that is happening with linSPIRIT. Quick background. Spirit Swap, second biggest decentralized exchange on Fantom, and Liquid Driver is a farming project, but man, they're like the OGs, very innovative. They've been around for a while, verified, so all great stuff. So before we get started, gotta let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything in this video is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. Just my opinions as well. Keep in mind, I am not a crypto expert, so I could be missing out on a lot of details. I could get stuff completely wrong. Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you find any YouTube videos from other people talking more about linSPIRIT, give a great explanation, go into detail, feel free to post it in the comments section because, hey, I want to learn. I want everybody else to learn. That's just how I want it to be. Keep in mind that this is risky, right? Just in general, crypto, risky. So always know that. And always, please do your own research. Okay, cool. We good? We good. All right. So if I had to give the big overview right up front, why I think linSPIRIT, as you can tell by this tweet right here, is a big deal is because I think it addresses the problem when you want to stake your spirit, but you don't want to lock it up for an insane amount of time. And by partnering up with Liquid Driver, they allow it so that you can still get probably the good rewards from it, but then not having to lock it up. You can still go for short locks on the Spirit Swap side. However, the rewards aren't going to be so great because you did a smaller time frame. However, doing it this way, that just changes the game. So I wanted to give my explanation because I think it can be very confusing. Hopefully I got most of this right, and then it can help other people on the journey, so more simplified. Okay, cool. So you can take a look at Spirit Swap on their Twitter page, also on Liquid Driver, because, hey, they want to promote it, they want to show it. Cool. Also, disclaimer, I am invested both in Spirit Swap and also Liquid Driver, so probably biased, but just want to let you know that's why I like that. In addition, they did a collaboration with BeethovenX, so that's another project, great project on the Fantom system. Check out Fantom Community Alerts. He does do AMAs, and he does go much more into depth about Spirit Swap, about Liquid Driver. In fact, that's actually how I found out, and I learned a lot on the Fantom side, and in general, just about LP tokens and how to operate here on the Fantom side. So I'll leave a link in the description to his channel as well. Again, I'm not sponsored. Anything in this video is not sponsored. This is just me legit saying these are the resources. Check it out. If it works for you, great. If you find something better, let me know. Put in the comments. So where else can I go from here? So you can always look at Fantom Community Alerts Discord channel. Got a lot of people, and they have some sort of certain criteria to say that projects are verified. Because, for example, there's a lot of decentralized exchanges coming out to Fantom. There's a lot of farming projects coming out to Fantom. Not to say some are good, some are bad. However, these are Spirit Swap, Liquid Driver, more of the OGs, very innovative, multi-sig. I know Liquid Driver does multi-sig. Not sure about Spirit Swap, but they are OGs, great, love it. All right, so if you want to take a look at the documentation, I'll also leave a link. Can read over it yourself. Gives a little bit more of the textual explanation of this as well. They give a little diagrams. Keep in mind this is all new stuff, so maybe there needs to be more liquidity in the farms, or there has to be more liquidity perhaps in order to do certain swaps to make it be decent rates without slippage. There could be other factors as well, especially with this being so brand new, so always keep that in mind. And there could be other factors such as the balance between Spirit and linSPIRIT and the boost ratio. These are things that I'm not fully understanding, but I'll leave it to you to do a little bit more research and let me know as well. I have some inclination, some ideas, but again, I don't know all the full details, but good enough for me to say hey, this is what I think it is. All right, enough talking about that. So quickly, talking about Spirit Swap, you get your Spirit tokens, and you come in here and you lock it up, probably up to 4 years, and the longer you lock it up, the better the rewards, and you get paid out in Spirit little by little. So the longer, if you're super bullish, that's really great. However, if you wanted to do a smaller time time frame, you probably can. I don't know what the rewards are. My suspicion is that it's probably way, way, way less. So then people that are looking at more of a short-term horizon, they say, okay, maybe I like Spirit, but I could get better rewards if I'm doing from that short amount of time frame, so I don't want to put my money in there. Okay, so that is what I think is one aspect that linSPIRIT will solve. In addition, when you stake your Spirit, there are certain pools, or certain farms, I should say, that get you higher rewards. So if you wanted to get into Spirit FTM liquid pool, you'd only be getting 41%. But if you staked a lot of Spirit, then you get higher rewards as a result. Okay, so that's just an added feature of it. And I talked about Spirit Swap, Liquid Driver, very innovative. Spirit Swap deals with DeFi 2.0. Daniele even says, hey, I got a big bag of Spirit Swap, just so you know. It's going to help out with MIM and Spell, where you can take those LP tokens, borrow against it, leverage. A lot of fun stuff, a lot of great stuff. So when I see that, I'm like, whoa. And then also Spirit Swap is doing a lot of collaboration with Liquid Driver. They already had some before. Now they're even getting even more. I'm like, wow, this is cool. So trying to get that information out there. This is an example, OlympusPRO. If you heard of Ohm, it's like number 55 on CoinGecko. It's on different chains, I guess, but you can see right here, Spirit Swap, Liquid Driver, Spooky Swap, Scream. Woo! So that is some cool stuff. So let's hop over to Liquid Driver. So yeah, farming project, they got different rewards you in Liquid Driver, tokens, and then you can lock it up, similar to the Spirit side. Again, I'm not going to go over all the details, but you can see that they offer it for even different decentralized exchanges such as Spooky Swap and Spirit Swap. And you can even do things such as Magic Land now, where you can do your stable coins. Oh, cool. And then here's the new one that they just did with BeethovenX, where you got your Spirit and your linSPIRIT. So by having this farm, or this liquidity pool, it essentially means somebody is willing to give up two types of tokens so that you can swap between them. So let's say I have Spirit and I want linSPIRIT, this allows it. And vice versa. If I have linSPIRIT and I want to get back to Spirit, this allows it, that trade, which is really cool, and that's the problem it solves. But for a more simplified look is, let's say you wanted some Boo tokens, right? And you got some Fantom, and you're like, I want to buy some Boo. And by somebody giving up those two tokens, they allow that swap to happen. And they get rewards over time by leaving it in the farm. All right. And then likewise, when I'm ready to sell my Boo, then I can always swap it back for Fantom as a result. So this is what's brand new. The linSPIRIT token, and now the farm to accommodate that trade. So what's going on there? So take a look at linSPIRIT. Most likely you can purchase linSPIRIT because of that liquidity pool, or you can create it yourself. And the benefit of this is when you have linSPIRIT, you can come over to Liquid Driver, deposit it, and you're getting those great rewards from Spirit Swap. So remember how we talked about maybe you want the great rewards, but for that short time frame, it's not worth it. I think this allows you to capitalize on that. So it allows you to then be able to say, okay, I'm staked. No, now I want to get out. It's a bear market, or no, I'm not like this, or ooh, I see something else that's like really shiny. It's a polka dot banana cup NFT. I gotta have it. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, right? So then all of a sudden I can sell it, swap it, get out. And that, I think, is critical, and I love that. So a little bit more of the dynamics here. You can probably buy the token thanks to the LP. So you can bring in your Spirit, get linSPIRIT, come over here, deposit it, and you'll probably get paid out in Spirit. Double check my work. Okay. Well, the question is then, where does that linSPIRIT come from? Because you get inSPIRIT without the L, right? Not linSPIRIT. You get inSPIRIT if you're on Spirit Swap and you stake it. But what about here? So you can basically go to LiquidSwapper. That's a pretty funny name, eh? Take your Spirit tokens, deposit, boom, and it automatically officially gets locked up forever, those Spirit tokens, and boom, you get linSPIRIT as a representation of that. And then you can say, whoa, can I ever get my Spirit tokens back? Well, doing this LiquidSwapper way, no. But then you're like, oh, Professor, you just said if I was going to get the linSPIRIT, I should be able to get my Spirit tokens back. Well, that's where the LP tokens, and you probably go on Spirit Swap to just swap it back. But it just, from what I'm understanding, means you can't do it here. So you can't simply say, hey, I got my linSPIRIT, I want to go back. You got to go probably over to Spirit Swap and select the 2 tokens and go back. Or maybe it's on the BeethovenX side. How does BeethovenX play a part? I believe that they allow for you to also provide liquidity in the form of linSPIRIT Spirit, those same 2 LP tokens, and then maybe get rewarded in, I'm not sure how you get rewarded, what the rewards are in that, but there's some collaboration over there as well, so that's also cool. Check that out. But overall, that's what I wanted to just quickly present, and that's really cool because then again, you can probably get the great staking rewards from Spirit without having to worry about locking up your funds for so long, and that is why I think it's a big deal. See you guys in the next video. Peace.